Imagine you're running a marathon. You've trained for months. Your breathing is rhythmic. Your focus is sharp. Your pace feels perfect. But suddenly, a blur of motion streaks past you. Another runner, faster, stronger, effortlessly cool. And just like that, you lose concentration. Your legs begin to shake. Your heart starts racing, not from exhaustion, but from anxiety. You stop looking at the road ahead and start staring at their heels. And in the end, you lose the race. Not because you were slow, but because you stopped running your own race. You quit halfway through. Most of us live exactly like this. We abandon our own growth because we're too busy watching the shadow of someone else's. Many of us fail before we even start because we compare ourselves to people who've spent decades mastering their craft. But why does someone else's speed make your own legs feel heavy? Why does their win feel like your loss? It's because comparison is a silent poison. If you drink from it by focusing on others, it will slowly kill your dreams. But here's the secret. The poison only works if you swallow it. If you want to reach the finish line and claim your reward, you must learn to ignore the noise of other people's success. Today, we look at two runners, James and Sam, to discover why one reached the podium while the other never left the grass. James and Sam were both talented athletes, but they carried two very different worlds inside them. When James ran, his mind was like still water. He didn't listen to the crowd. He didn't compare himself with others. He wasn't affected by other people's speed or failure. He listened to his own breath and the steady rhythm of his feet hitting the pavement. Because his mind was calm, the path before him was clear. He knew exactly where he was going. Sam, however, was always scanning his surroundings. He was highly affected by other people's running speed. One morning, a new runner joined the track, a man of incredible speed. The moment Sam saw him, his internal world changed. His blood began to boil. He didn't think about his training. He thought, I am a failure if I cannot beat him. Because his mind was disturbed, Sam lost sight of his own path. He tried to force a speed his body wasn't ready for. He became empty, sad, and tired. Eventually, the noise of the other runner's footsteps became so deafening that Sam simply stopped. He sat on the grass, defeated, not by the distance, but by a competition that existed only in his head. Meanwhile, James watched the same runner fly past. He didn't speed up, and he didn't slow down. He simply smiled and thought, he is fast, but I am running my own race. He knew he couldn't control the wind of another man's speed, but he knew how to sail his own boat. James refused to let someone else's success become poison for his own soul. Because he never stopped and never lost his focus, James finished the race with a new personal best, standing tall at the finish line. The difference between James and Sam is a single choice. One reacted, while the other responded. When you react to people, you hand them the keys to your happiness. Like Sam, you let their performance boil your water until your peace is evaporated. Sam didn't quit because he was tired. He quit because he let someone else's speed steal his strength. But when you respond like James, you retain your power. You realize that their road is not your road, and their clock is not your clock. As the ancient wisdom says, the one who controls his reaction controls his life. Comparison is a poison, but it only works if you drink it. When you stop reacting, the sand in your mind begins to settle, and the water becomes clear enough to see your goal again. So, dear listener, if you have a dream, if you want to start a business, if you want to become a very successful person in your field, don't lose hope by comparing yourself with people you see on social media. Don't be discouraged by comparing yourself with people who have spent years building their dream. Focus on yourself. Focus on the small steps you're taking today. Work hard every day to reach your dream. One day, you will reach your goal. Thank you for listening. Remember,
Run your own race.